What's up, guys? What's going on? This is Flip Fitness here. Today we are going to talk about how to finish off a six-pack. A lot of people have the top couple abs, but they're having troubles finishing off their lower abs. Everybody knows the lower couple abs are the hardest part to finish off of a six-pack because there's some special technique required to be able to engage your lower abs. You can do crunches and sit-ups all day, but all you will be doing is engaging your upper abs. So today we're going to talk about how to get those lower abs engaged efficiently and correctly. Let's see what we got here. Okay guys, listen carefully. The key to working your lower abs and engaging them correctly is going to have to do with your pelvic tilt. Okay, now I'm going to show you this from the side, okay? This is a common postural problem that a lot of people have, especially females, because they have tight hips, okay? The key to engaging your lower abs is to get to the posterior tilt going. When you have your hips tilted in an anterior manner like this with your butt sticking out, you are no longer engaging your lower abs. Sometimes if you have a bigger belly that hangs down, your butt can kind of stick out and your belly will pull you into this position. You are not engaging your lower rectus abdominis, okay? Those are your lower abs. You have to kind of tilt your hips forward, squeeze your butt cheeks together, and push your hips forward in order to engage your lower abs. That is the key to working your lower abdominal muscles. You can pause the video to try this by yourself. I want you to try to engage your lower abs just standing there, okay? Try the posterior tilt and try the anterior tilt. I want you to try to feel the difference. Try to feel your lower abs engaging when you tilt your hips in a posterior manner, okay? But now moving forward, that's all fine and dandy information, but if we don't have anything to apply it to, then it does nothing for us, okay? So the first exercise I want to apply this hip tilt to, this pelvic hip tilt to, is a plank, okay? A lot of people do planks. A lot of people say that planks burn out your shoulders before they burn out your stomach, which is just dumb to me in all honesty. If you're doing a plank correctly, it will absolutely destroy your lower abs and your entire core as a whole. So let's talk about how to do a plank correctly using this posterior pelvic tilt. Okay, this is going to be very similar to the demonstration I showed you earlier standing up, but now we're obviously going to be horizontal in a plank position when I'm showing you the pelvic tilt. Okay, I'm going to get in a correct plank hold right off the bat. Okay, here we go. Things that I want you to look for are my back position and my butt position. 1, my butt is not sticking up, it is flat, okay? 2, my back is round. It is not arched like this. When you arch your back like this, your pelvis will tilt in an anterior manner, okay? It is your job to pull your lower back up. You should be thinking, keep your back round like a turtle shell, like a cobra, okay? Keep it round like this. Your back goes up and your butt goes down, okay? You're gonna be a little bit of a round, hollow body position when you're doing a plank. This is how you engage your lower abs while you do a plank correctly. Okay, the next exercise I want to apply this posterior pelvic tilt to is flutter kicks. A common misconception about flutter kicks is that they are not an ab exercise, they are a hip flexor exercise or a quad exercise, which they can definitely be using those muscles. But when done correctly, they will definitely hit your lower abs and your rectus abdominis as a whole. Okay, using this posterior pelvic tilt that I have been talking about. Okay, so let me show you how these are done. Okay, a good way to do flutter kicks is to put your hands underneath your butt, okay? Not underneath your lower back. The reason why you put them underneath your butt is so that you can push your lower back into the ground, okay? I'm gonna show you how to do correct flutter kicks and then some incorrect flutter kicks, okay? Right here, my pelvis is tilted in a posterior manner, okay? My lower back is touching the ground. Here, I'm arched now, okay? My lower back is off the ground. Let me give you a better angle without my hands. Correctly doing it with my lower back on the ground. See how there's no space between my lower back and the ground? And then arch. Now my lower abs are no longer engaged. It is only my upper abs and my hip flexors now, okay? You have to push your hips and your butt forward and posteriorly tilt your pelvis in order to work your lower abs. And all of a sudden, my ab muscles are engaged. Okay, the next thing we're gonna do is move on to another exercise that we can apply this posterior pelvic tilt to. If you can do it during this exercise, you will almost have it for any other exercise, okay? Because this one's a little more advanced and a little tougher, okay? So we're gonna lay down our back. These are called leg lifts, okay? You're gonna grab something behind your head. The reason for doing this is you're going to use this to push your lower back into the ground by pulling up on it, okay? You're gonna go here, grab this, get a grip on it tight, and then you're going to lift your legs up here. That's step one, and then push your feet straight up, down, and then down, okay? I don't know if all you caught that, but my lower back was pushed into the ground, okay? This is an incorrect way to do a leg lift. Gap in between your lower back. Your lower back should be spaced and pushed down into the ground the entire time. So correct my position here, start lift, and then push straight up, down, and then up, okay? Feet up, butt down, feet down, okay? Now let's make it one smoother motion, okay? Feet up, butt down, feet down, feet up, butt down, feet down, okay? See how my lower back is still on the ground. There is no space between my lower back and the ground when my butt is on the ground, okay? Right here. Again, my lower back. When I lift up, no space. Incorrect, correct. Incorrect, correct. Okay? There we go. We're all dialed in now. Okay, if you've got that form and technique dialed in and those exercises were easy for you, then this is going to be the next step. This exercise coming up right here. These are called candlestick pulls. I did these a lot back in my gymnastics days. These are very advanced, okay? So what you need, instead of just holding on to something simple above your head, you're gonna need something heavy duty, okay? That will not be lifted off the ground because you'll be pulling on it pretty hard, okay? I'm gonna lay back like this. You're gonna be in the same starting stance as you are with the laying down leg lifts, but the candlestick pulls will be a little bit different, okay? The goal here is to keep your body in that straight, hollow body position and lift it up and down all as one unit, okay? Here we go. And if those candlestick pulls are still not enough for you, if those are still not challenging enough and you're still not entertained, try to mix them up a little bit, okay? Go a little bit faster, go a little bit slower. Do not go all the way down to the ground. Stop halfway, stop 3/4 of the way. Mix it up a little bit, okay? Let me show you some variation. All the way up, stop halfway, up, stop 3/4, up again. Okay, do some holds, hold. I promise you can make these challenging. There's no way you can do these piece of cake. Give them a try. Let me know how it goes. If it's not enough for you, I'll come up with something better for you. Tell you what. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for watching. I appreciate your support. Like, comment, subscribe, and show me some more support and love. I appreciate you all. Keep working hard and keep playing hard. This is Flip Fitness. We out.